In meadows fair and bright, don't stay out through the night. New to this world you were brought, whilst warriors' glory you sought. In forests dark and wild, the ore and cores you find. A trader sells you goods for gold, until the wooden head you hold. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. A place to live and thrive, a bed and hearth you built and built. And should you fall, you will arrive at home with steel pumps built. Through slush and slog you wander, the undead bar your way. With toil and burden banter, you'll find what points your way. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. And frosty mountains, where wolves howl and dwell. A mother rains both sky and land, her tears will help you stand. In heated sunburned landscapes, the laughing goblins live. The furry oxen can't escape, and a torn soul rest you give. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. Misty glades and valleys deep, the mighty Jarls reside. The Thurgood there have lost their homes to the minions of the Queen of Pride. The journey goes on to where we don't know. Oh, Father, can you see me fight on? Will the journey end with the last demon slain, or will we be sailing again? To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken.
Hello and welcome to our Friday Trophy Hunt stream. We are going to be playing a Trailblazer again, like we have done for the last few weeks. Maybe we should be getting into playing something else at some point again, but for now, we gonna switch the game mode to Trailblazer. We're gonna start the game and make a new character. We want some hair, that one, because why not? And this is TB Anna 19. already. And we're gonna start a new world, random seed. TB Anna 19. And as always, we're gonna start the timer right with the world creation. I hope you all had a wonderful week. Not too much stress at work, not too much stress at university or school or whatever you're doing. My week was okay, not too much stress, a little bit, but I managed to bake a bread before I started the stream, and I can tell you it is not the best of ideas to pour in water into a hot oven to create steam and do it with an unprotected bare hand. Burned my fingers a little bit there. Not too much, but a little bit. Okay, 3/4 there with the world creation. Okay, any second now. We go. We are coming in from where? Okay, from the east. Can see some water beneath. This is not a coastal spawn, probably. We are a little bit too high. Maybe we get a ravine or something close by where we can pick up a flint. Bam, there we are. Okay, let's get going. 1 stone, and then we need some yummies, mumphies. That and that. And the mushrooms, and we're gonna sort our inventory. Eat something, make a club, throw that out. Make a hammer. Okay, we need to go downhill to be able to find some flint. Question is, where is downhill? There's a deer right over there. Let me see if we can not spook that eventually and get it with a club. Gaining sneak mode here. Don't look at me. Da, da, ba, dam. Okay. Now, where is downhill? That is the good question here. Oh, there is a house there. Bees, eventually. We forgot to take a look where our first objective is. Man, kinda bee stupid here. And no bees either. This is not looking like downhill here. Oh, I did not see that one. Is that a house over there? No, it's just an awkwardly shaped rock. How could I forget to look at the map where... Okay, Ike is close by. That direction is for sure uphill. There is 2 deer here. Let's see if we can get one of those at least. There is even more than 2. There is 3. If we can't make that work, then we have to wait for them to come back. Stupid grayling. Oh, look at that. That deer seems to be unfazed by me fighting nearby. We're gonna sneak up on that one. Might have our second trophy here in a second. Ha! There, we got it. Give me that. Okay, we don't need that, but we do need more yummies here. Now, where is downhill? We do need some flint. That is a house there. Ooh. Do I hear bees? I do hear bees. And we got flint and we've got all the other nice things. That is fabulous. Gonna get rid of the tail end of this house here so we can craft things here. That was stupid. Brains. Can we please get our brains together again? Too exposed, man. Probably sticking out of the roof a little bit. There we go. So we get a flint axe. We get a wooden shield. And a flint spear. Oh, we should be cooking at least something here. Because if we don't do some cooking, we won't have something to eat. Cannot, for the life of me, fix that in here. That is not all that I would want to have to eat, but okay, let's upgrade some things here. And we should have some comfy levels too. A little more is a little more better. Okay. It's not fantastic, but it is better than nothing. And our dear There we go. That and the honey for food. Don't need that anymore. And we need to get a fire under our... I think he will spawn in this direction, because more often than not he does spawn in the north. What kind of nonsense is that? Having him spawn right in the middle of that nonsense here? Cannot even put down a fire properly here. Well, at least a little bit. I got the wrong weapon in my hand. I forgot to sort my inventory. Come back! Okay. Now we would want to have a neck. And there is some... Where is that? There was a boar. Where is that now? Aha, there it is. Still afraid of the fire, huh? Okay, let's move that to number 1 because I'm getting in trouble here. Okay, we put down a house somewhere here. I need to make the pickaxe. Craft an antler pickaxe. Fantastic. And that needs to go on number 7 or I will lose my mind here. All of that can go. That we shall keep for now. Let's hang a trophy here real quick. I'd love to find me more boars. There is a neck. I'm hearing a neck. Roar. Where is the neck? Okay. There we go. Wrong direction. We need to go that way. Now, where do we find some black forest? There is none here. The elder is up there. Okay, I think we're gonna be running towards elder and hope we find us some black forest in that direction and another sow or two. Like we want to go there. Let's hope that we find forest in that direction before we have to swim. Very nice. I do want the food for... That's good. We have enough here. Should be roasting some of that. We can find a roof over our head. We will do just that. There is a house there. I'm gonna kill that one just because it will follow me. That maybe there is access in there. It's one of those houses that can contain access, I think. No, it's the wrong one. Okay, that way. There is some forest here. Ow, that hurt. I got bones. That is no copper, unfortunately. But there is seeds. Gonna take those, of course. This was such a weird little patch of forest here. Well, we've got us the seeds at least. I ate a mushroom. Why did I eat a mushroom? Very stupid. Okay, more forest. No access for us because we are going to be leaving the meadows behind soon. I would have hoped to have found some stuff there, but no. There is... That can be dangerous here. Most likely there is something interesting in here, huh? Eventually. Is there a brute in there? Oh, yes, and the skellies are fighting him. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna be waiting. The skellies can manage to kill that brute. I'm gonna be looking at other things here for a second. That is no... Something is dead in there now. Ow, that hurt. Ow, that hurt too. Ow, that hurt too. Need to be a bit careful here. Skeletons. Ha, fantastic. We've got a place to stay. I like that. Gonna sleep the night here. Gonna break that stuff, because that means we get fine wood, and we're gonna have us a roof over our head. Oops, that's not working. Just real quick. No need to be fancy. Just needs to be a roof. So we can put a bed. And a banner. And that. And that. Looking good. Comfort 9. Nice, nice, nice. And we are going to be roasting up some more meat because we don't know how long it will take us to get the next best stuff. I don't actually need that. And we've got trophies here already too. That is a talisman. Gonna keep that. Okay, we're good. We can sleep here, or enemies nearby. Not anymore. Okay. I think I'm gonna be taking a short break here. Stretch my legs a little bit and do some drinking. I'm gonna be back in a sec. So there we go. Gonna be right back. Oh man, am I stupid or something? I did forget to switch over to the game. Okay, here we go. So, we've got everything repaired here. We've got food. Now we do need to find us a bear, some blueberries. That one is fabulous. Ooh, a bear and, okay. We're gonna have that on our map. Why can't I? Okay, I can. You stay in there. Fantastic. Gonna be roasting you if I can. Oh no, got all of those guys here. The shaman was the most dangerous of all of those. But that one. Man, we stop that running around. This is useless. I need to roast the bear. This is still cannot make it work here. Now it's working. Come on, Paul, dead already. You're just a regular bear. And we've got it. Got us some armor here. Need to get rid of all of that stuff here. Too many things in my inventory. Oops, I wanted the meat. Of course. One of those. Too stupid to actually hit that guy? Okay, let me get rid of that stuff. Let's see if we can do something in here. I just need one. Hello, mushroom. And I just need one Surtling core. Would be absolutely sufficient. Ow. Playing bad here. You coming from? Oh, there's a spawner. That's the problem here. Ugh. Those are both starred ones. Rather have a fire here. Roast them a little bit before they get to me. Ugh. Not making it easy on myself here. While I wait for my life to replenish, can I find some blueberries around here? Some copper or something. Oh yeah, there's blueberries. Very good. That's no copper. Okay, I I thought. No copper here, huh? But down there might be some tin later if we get there. Okay, let's see if we can now get rid of those skellies there. Looks like they are cooked. Oh my gosh, I'm so blind today. No circling core here. No circling core here. That is where we came from, and there was a door here. What is this? A 0 circling core chamber? We've been here. Can you believe that? A burial chamber without a single circling core in here. That is the worst. Okay, let's go to the coast and see if we can pick up some tin and that is no copper either. And that is Forest's End. There is another burial chamber here. Not very accessible here. What kind of nonsense will we get in here? There is no open passageways here, and neither is there here. Circling core, thank you. Now, can we get a ghost? Ghost. There is not even money here. What kind of nonsense is that? But we got a ghost trophy. That is something. Ow. This is useless. There is nothing here. Last door. There is another ghost in there, which means there is probably no rancid remains there. Do we need to try that? I think I can see between the... No, we don't do that. We have no need to do that. More east we go. Try to see if we can find us some... Ugh. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone. I have not seen a single copper node. Another burial chamber. Not too fond of that. Might be a problem, but just for the rancid remains, I don't think it's a good idea to go and try. Another burial chamber. Can always come back later if need be. Oh, there is stuff coming here. You go play with the skellies, oops. Why is that skeleton shooting at me and not at those stupid grey dwarfs? Ground control, good evening. I'm too stupid to put a fire under a grey dwarf. It is abominable. Come here then. Get wrecked the old-fashioned way. I do need me some copper. There. That is what we wanted. That is the thing that's necessary here. Okay, we need tin. We need to find coast. Ground control, how are you? How has your weekend been? Or rather the week, because it's Friday. In there something good? Yes, there's coal. Can use that. It's gonna take the money. I burned my finger while baking bread, and I am too stupid to play this game today, but otherwise I'm feeling fantastic. Okay, we've got another stupid grey dwarf population here, but we've got also some tin. We're gonna lose that and the stones. We only need one tin. Okay, what do we need now? We do need to get to a place where we can work all of that. Also, we do need to eat something. And And there is our first seed over there. Shouldn't bake my fingers, yeah. It is bad, I can tell you, that putting in water in the hot oven to make some to bake the bread, you need some steam in the oven, and I put in the water in the hot oven without oven mitt on, and that was not the best of ideas. So my index finger is a little bit, a tiny little bit burnt. Not too bad, it's not terrible, but it's noticeable. Can we put that here somewhere? I don't have a hoe. Okay, let's put it there. So, 1, 2. And 1 goes here. 1, 2. And 1 goes here. And we're gonna have a bed and all of the good stuff. Because we do want to use this here as a temporary place. We can make all the things that we need to make. Carpet. And then we've got this and we've got that. We do need to have a fire here now, because we want to make that, and then we want that, and that, and that, and that. So many things to make. Okay, we need bronze. Now let's drop off some of the nonsense. Lost a little bit on for fingertip military vehicle engine 30 years ago, still not grown back. Yes, some injuries are persistent. Now we have some recipes coming in here. So we want a bronze axe, and we want the heart of the forest, and we want to touch bronze nails. And we want to have the patterns of the bear, we want to have the paws, we want to have the headdress, and the loincloth. There we go, and we do need to take our shiny new axe and fell that tree, because we need the core wood. But the bread has turned out really well, and it is cooling now, and I'm looking forward to have a fresh slice of bread after I found out how many points I can make in this trophy hunt run here. Okay, let's get rid of everything we don't need anymore. So, where is the patterns of... I thought I made the patterns of the bear too, but it seems like I have not. Let's make that real quick. Patterns of the bear, there they are. Okay, upgrade. That. Next bear will be easier to kill. I know I can cut down the pine with the stone axe, but it is quicker to do it with the bronze axe. Now we wait. We need to have that one. We need to claim our bed here. We need to make some of that. what am I lacking? Oh, I never touched any... can there be some... Hello? Is there somewhere some glowing... Hello? We never touched the thistles. That is the problem here, why we don't get the recipe for... Yes, that is the good thing about this mode. I like to play the Trailblazer mode because you can go faster, because you only have to touch one piece of each to get the recipe, and then that's a lot of guys here. I really don't want to fight them all. Let's get back to our abode where the fire is lit, so maybe we can deter them from wanting to play with us by some fire. Okay, we want to get that in there, and then we want to make poison resistance. And then we... Oh yes, we have to have a cultivator. That was why I was felling that pine tree. Because we need to have carrot. Healthy. Fabulous. That is working. I don't want to fight all of those grey dwarfs there, because they are just a nuisance. So we put our armor on here, I guess. And get rid of what we don't need. I shall keep that. Where did I get those? That is funny. Fine wood bow. That one can go. That is done. That one can go. We need that here, and that on the number 4, and that on the number 5. Let me sort my inventory, because things are getting super stupid here. So, carrot soup. Deer stew. Minced meat sauce. Fabulous, so we don't need that anymore. Because we've got the good stuff, that can go. We are not really resting with all those grey dwarfs out there, are we? Well, 82. Let me see what is in that troll chamber here. No troll at home, okay. That is unfortunate. We're gonna be picking up the monies though. And then we are gonna go sleep, because there is no need to run through the night. There is no night spawn I need to kill in the forest. The only trophy I'm missing from the forest now is a troll and an elder and the stupid rancid remains. We're gonna see if we can find one of those in... we should have some arrows, huh? Probably. Some bronze arrows. It's not helpful to have a bow with no arrows. And we should upgrade the bow. Okay, now I think we are good to go. We need to find a troll, and then we need to get to Elder. Elder is up here. surely on the way there we might be encountering a blue boy. If not, we have to find one later. I do need one because we want to have an ancient bark spear. Have you ever seen this trophy hunt? Those trophy hunt modes? It's a mod made by authors. I don't know if you're familiar with it. We want to cross the river here, I think. Also, we need to find more ancient seeds to summon Elder in the first place. Yep. Okay, let's eat something just for the sake of being a little bit more healthy. No troll to be seen anywhere. The game is spawning the trolls in behind me, I'm afraid. Like the game always does. Where is even Haldor? Oh, he's over here. So, we are in search of a second ancient seed. We found it. Now we got the means to summon the Elder. And I think we are going to be running over to our friend Haldor nonetheless, even if it's a detour. But it is helpful if we can buy things from Haldor. So it rather might be we find a troll on the way. Need to find a troll before we go to the swamp, because we want to have the ancient bark spear. So I'm gonna leave a portal at his place and then can come back at will. And he is quite away from everything here. Gonna put HA for Haldor. Holstein, my friend. Good evening, sir. Oh, you could exchange the stuff for me? Nice. Okay. So now we have only the coins to be carrying, and not all of that. Now I would prefer to be finding your friendly neighborhood troll. Would be cool to find a troll before my food decays too much. Where do we need to go? Like that direction, okay. There's skeletons. I don't want to fight skeletons. We can go back into some burial chambers at the end if we have some time to spare and see if we might be able to acquire that stupid rancid remains. Okay, there is a troll. That is fabulous. Ah. Thanks for the help, Mr. Skeleton, but you are dead. Trophy! Okay, go on. Where is Elder? Right over there. Man, how stupid. I could be using Eiktir to get on a little faster here and past all of those mobs. I keep forgetting that I have Forsaken powers. More skellies. Don't have time for that. I have a date with the Forsaken. And there is a lot of stuff around here. And that spawner there is way too close to the altar. We have to take that out. And there is another one on the other side there. I should have known that. I would not have gone out of my way to find another one. There are two right here. We also do need to have a fresh rest buff, I think. Oh, there is swamp right there. Like, how lucky is that? Okay. That's a nice place. I think we are going to be raising a ruckus here to see what comes running, because I don't want to have things coming running while I try to fight the boss. So we fell some trees around here. And look what feels inclined to come after us. There is a great wolf coming, and another one, and a third one. That one is oblivious to our presence here, huh? Okay, this looks like we are good here. We are going to have a tiny little shelter for a second here, so we can regain our rested buff. And then we are going to summon the Stickman. Table. That. Comfort level. What are we doing here? Getting no comfort level? Why? Oh, no fire, huh? Oh yes, there is fire. What am I missing? 9, okay. So, that is the first step, and we're gonna have a short break here. We have been at it for an hour. I need to go to the bathroom. So we're gonna break here for a second. Gonna be right back with you. Gonna play some music.
In meadows fair and bright, don't stay out through the night. New to this world you were brought, whilst warriors' glory you sought. In forests dark and wild, the ore and cores you find. A trader sells you goods for gold, until the wooden head you hold. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. A place to live and thrive, a bed and hearth you built. And should you fall, you will arrive at home, and still won't spilt. Through slush and slog you wander, the undead bar your way. With toil and burden banter, you'll find what points your way. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. And frosty mountains, where wolves howl and dwell. A mother rains both sky and land, her tears will help you stand. In heated sunburned landscapes, the laughing goblins live. The furry oxen can't escape, and a torn soul rest you give. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken.
So, we're back. Good evening. We are about to get rid of the stick figure man. So let's see, we need some fires, okay. I hope we don't get any add-ons. Where is he gonna be spawning? So, stupid spawning place here, right on this thing here. How stupid is that? I never had that happen before. So we are just downright fighting him, huh? Tcheh. That is the most funny thing I've ever seen. He spawned right on that stone there. Can we now get some fire underneath you? At least for a bit. Thank you. Man, this is taking way too long for my liking. Just straight up fight him. Thought so. Was going to try some tricks with me here. He keeps spawning his stupid roots all the time. Ooh, that is bad. Get you nonetheless. Oh, good. Ow, that hurt. Ha, he's dead. Nice. Now we gotta remove all of those fires because I need a house. Go to, how has your week been? That is probably the worst placement for the fire. Gonna move that to a different place. And we need to remove all of that here too, because it's in the way. Okay, so we want a bed. And a table. And a chair. And a banner. And a roof. So far so good, but much pain in the shoulder. Overdid it a bit at work. Oh my. Yeah, I feel you there. Being in pain is no fun at all. I'm fine. I just burned my finger a little bit while baking a bread today. And I have worked too much, of course, like I always do. But otherwise, I'm feeling fine. Just... I'm happy it's weekend because at work we do have a lot of stress all the time. And so I'm very happy we have the weekend and I can play and have a good time and don't have to worry about work issues. I have not even looked at the map yet because I wanted to get my stuff in order here. So 1, 2, 3, and because we can, we make 4, and then we put those here. And then that goes here. And then that goes here. And we have all the extensions. That one goes outside. Boom. And then the extensions for that here. And let's put that outside too, so it's out of the way. Boom. And we need that. And we need that. It's the time when Granny baked bread, nothing better than eating hot off the oven. Yeah, I do love to bake bread, and I do it next to every week because it is so nice to have freshly baked bread. But one has to admit that it is also quite some work to do. I'm baking with sourdough, so I have to feed the sourdough and then make the dough and then proof the dough and wait for it to rise. It is involved, but I do love making sourdough bread. So okay, this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna name them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, sourdough and a little bit of caraway seed. It's just so yummy. So yummy. Okay, we need a place to drop off all of the stuff that we don't want anymore. And as you might already know, I'm gonna be doing that. Can I? There. Like so, so we don't accidentally pick that stuff up again, because that costs a lot of time. If you have to empty out your inventory every so often. Okay, now we've got that sorted. We can leave that here. That needs to go in the garbage bin. We need to make a hoe. Where is the hoe? Hello? Oh, there. Caraway. Yeah, caraway seeds. That's Kümmel. Okay, we've got that. Should be repairing everything here. And we should be leaving the coal here, and we should be leaving the money here. That needs to be picked up. And now let's have a look where we find bone mass. No way! Look at that! Like, that is fabulous! That's a big old swamp there, and bone mass is right there. Now that's nice. Okay. We are going to be sleeping, and then we are going to be heading into the bone mass swamp. How nice is that? Now let's hope. Yeah, I get probably I get so much swamp creatures that I don't know what to do. But we are going to be trying nonetheless. We are a little late here. We should be further along already. I might want to be eating something. We need to throw that away. We don't need it anymore. If we go a little careful, We might be doing all right here. We're gonna mark this one because we have not found a rancid remains, and if we have some time to spare in the end, we can go and see if we can find some rancid in there. Swamp. Now, let's hope the game is kind and we can find turnip seeds real quick and an A-bomb. Because I would prefer to get that out of the way real quick. We have some leeches here. Gonna kill those real quick because I do want to have the blood bags for the frost potion and the trophy, of course. There we go. First trophy here. There is Draugr coming. Nice. Got those. There's more Draugr coming. Yeah, of course, because I was raising a terrible ruckus there. Caletacho. Good evening. Buonasera. Okay. Where did that Draugr go? I don't want that thing to be on my back. There is bone mass. Is that an... That looks like an A-bomb. We've got an A-bomb already. Wow. Things are going good today. I'm gonna just get rid of all of the other nonsense here real quick. I don't want to content myself with those guys while I try to fight an A-bomb. I want that blob out of the way too. Can you come here, Mr. Blobby? Thank you. Ugh. Of course I forgot to take my potion. Everybody dead now? There's a skelly coming here. The whole swamp shaboom. My day is going pretty good. Thank you. Another skeleton over there. Man, I wish that bow would do something and not just give the impression of doing something. Okay, I think we're good. Gonna see if we can light her on fire. That should be helpful. Okay. Good evening. I would love if you came a little closer. Where are you going? I'm right here. We do need another campfire here. Oops. And we do need our potion in the belly. Okay, we've got a dead A-bomb. Man, in that explosion of that A-bomb, I could not see. Lob dead. Draga dead. Everybody dead here. Okay. Another one. Oh wait, I want that. That is a lot of ruckus going on here. Look at that. So many guys running around here. Don't need that. I want to pick up that. What you doing here? Gonna kill ya. Okay. We should take that fire with, because the bone mass altar is right over there. And I kinda don't want him to get funny ideas. Because I forgot to cancel the fire. I'm gonna take that here. And we are gonna be preparing this here. We're gonna have to fight him anyway, and I want a safe place to put my portal. And then we need to go get some stuff to be killing him. But we can put a bee portal here, so we can return here quickly. Once we got everything we need. And now we do need to find us... Ugh. Those again. We do not need to find turnip seeds and all of that jazz, and a sunken crypt and what have you. Okay, sunken crypt is over there. There is even more Draga coming. Oh my gosh, this swamp is pretty lively here. That is start one. Okay. Ugh, that is a 2-star one. Duh. Now can you... Duh. What's going on here? That swamp is really alive. Okay. And we've got fabulous. We've got circlings right there. Gonna get those out of the way. First we need to have a portal here and a box. Yeah, I'm really content with what I got here. That if the remaining parts of the journey is as good, we might have a real good result here. I only wish that bow would shoot true, but it doesn't. Good thing that Zerglings are stupid like Grey Dwarfs. Ugh, I'm out of stamina here. That was stupidness. Okay, I want my Surtling trophy, thank you. I think we might want to try and tone that down a little, so those guys cannot respawn on us. Oh well, that takes a lot of time. Okay, let's get rid of all of that jazz. We have the pockets full of stuff here. Oh, I need the wood. I need the wood. No lighting fires without wood. Here we go. Let's get in that sunken crypt there and see what we can find there. Oh man, everything is open here. That is nothing. Okay, it's not open, it just looked open. It's okay. We should be going home and making better armor. And we should be getting our shit together with the Stackbreaker. Ooh, that is nice. That is a Christmas room. It's Christmas! We are getting things here. We don't need those things. I'd only need 1 iron. I need to take that. Gonna take the money. No bones though. Okay, this is dangerous business here. Is there something coming? Doesn't look like. Cannot get through here. Now I can. What's going on in here? Nothing really. Okay. I feel I'm pretty slow today. Something here? Man, what is this? This is a pretty strange place. I can't hear any angry Draugr either. Can't get through here. Like, what? This is the worst sunken crypt. I have been to the first burial chamber we had in this run today. That had 0 cores. Like 0 as in not a single one. So that was not fun. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We want that. We need that. I think we are going home real quick before we go on and get ourselves some armor. So, I do need to have that. because we need to smelter that iron. 2 of those. Bam. And that. Good. And then the money. Where was the money? Here. Let's put all of that in here. So now root vest, root harness, and upgrade. That feels good. Our iron is ready. Da, 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 da. Okay, now we can get that thing here. And that thing here. And that thing. And that one. That can live here somewhere. No. Yeah. So, and then that. Something else we need to make. Yeah, we do need to make an iron axe, a huntsman bow. Made 2 iron axes. Why? Why didn't that work? The iron nails, iron mace, iron pickaxe. We don't have space in inventory. Where is my drop zone? Well, one of those is enough. That can go. That can go. That can go. That can go. Okay. Iron buckler. Ancient bark spear. Upgrade. Okay, all of that can go. All of that is fine now. Don't have to overdo it here. I'd like to go to the swamp in the night because we want to get that Wraith trophy. We have not found turnip seeds though. It is not proper night here yet. Where is the next? There is there ought to be some more crypts here. There is one over there. Da 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 da. I have half a mind to get over there. Did we put anything in that box? Nope. Ugh. That's much better. Okay, let's get over there to the next sunken crypt. And I do hate that. I don't want to run around here in the night at all. But there's not much that can be done about that. That is one too many. Oops. Ow. Ow. What am I doing here? There. Those are way too many guys out there. Ooh, bones, nice. So maybe when we are in here, they will get out of the way here. I want the money. I still want the money and the arrows. We can leave those arrows here and use those. That's nicer. Let's see. What's here? That seems to be nothing. Okay, I think we can get outside now and try and see if there is a wraith there somewhere. Get wrecked. Who's shooting and why? Okay, can we have a wraith now? Don't need all of that. I have half a mind we will not be so happy with a wraith right now. Hello, Mr. Wraith. This is making me nervous with that bluish light. There's one. I only need the one. Here we go, Wraith. That one is not necessary. That was a little stupid of me. Okay, we've got a Wraith trophy. We can go home and sleep now. We do have still only 5. Well, we can also go in here and hack at that and see if we can get to 10. But here, ugh. No, you know what? We go home. We make a stack breaker because I don't want to dance around to try to kill stuff there. I'd rather have the stack breaker and I'd rather have an easier time there. Okay, So we can make a stack breaker. We could also, and that would be much better. Ha 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 ha. We need an HA portal. Let me put that here. HA, because we should have enough to buy some emu flesh and make sledgehammer instead. Can spare us some trouble there. Just need one. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. Much better. Okay, oops. Now I need to be careful that I don't run into... where is the sledgehammer? What am I missing? Should be here. I got the emu flesh. Oh, I'm missing... Yes, I'm missing this, the elite trophy. Well... my brain. Have to do something for my brain, I think. Probably half a bottle of Apfelschorle. Drink something. It's good for your brain. Okay, we're gonna sleep. We don't have to run around there in the night. So slow. Feels so slow. There we go. Now we need to find us an elite. And that should complete everything here. Well, now you are forfeit, because now I can stack breaker you through the wall. I don't have to dance around. Can I get in here? Yes, I can. There is more money. More money. We don't need that. We don't need that. Can buy things from the witch too. Should we get to her? Which is not yet decided. There's no way through. Okay. Something here? Oh, bones. And more money. Oh, more. Ah, that could be a shooting gallery for an elite. I can hear the flies buzzing from the evil bone pile. And where is that pile of things? Can't shoot it. Can't get there. The bone pile is on the other side. Okay. Whatever is getting hit there. There we have an elite. Fantastic. That's all we needed. That one is out of range here, huh? Oh, no, it's dead. Can't get through. Boom. Now we've got that. And we have 12. Fantastic. We've got 12 of those now. Now we need to find some turnip seeds. Or life will be not easy. Okay, so we don't need that here anymore. The same I wish to you, dear go to. Have as much fun as you can. And enjoy your weekend. Gonna talk to you at some later point in time. And hope you are doing well. Meanwhile, we need turnip seeds, friends. Where is the turnip seeds? There's just stupid Draugr here. More Draugr. Even more Draugr. Why is turnip seeds always such a problem? I think we should be making our way north. When we are halfway north, the bogwitch is north. So we can leave a portal there eventually, and that could be helpful. We might just be able to find some turnip seeds in that big swamp here while we are traipsing towards north. Always the turnip seeds, man. Turnip seeds are my nemesis, really. Most likely they are spawning in behind me like everything else too. Game, give me some turnip seeds. I'm complaining. Don't you hear me complaining? This is unbelievable. Okay, we are reaching the end of this swamp here, which makes it eventually easier to find turnip seeds. Because in the periphery of the swamp, it's often easier because there are bigger patches of dry land here. Sometimes. Not a single turnip seed here. This is getting redunculous. Where is even our dear friend the Bone Witch? Up there. I guess we're gonna have to have a boat to get there. I gonna guess we're gonna leave the #1 portal here, just in case. And gonna have a boat. Oh my. I am real good at dropping boat on something. Gonna go that way. My, that boat is really hard to steer. Okay, we are going to find some turnip seeds. This is so unreal. Always the same stupid nonsense. There is some. Or am I tripping? Yeah, it was just a play of light. Duh. Oh, come on. This is so much dry land. You could spawn some turnip seeds in for me here. That is real stupid. Unbelievable. Probably I'm just too stupid to find them. Okay. This is gonna be number 2. Let me see if I have enough stuff in my pockets to be buying things. Want the vial, want the that, and want that. Sir, can you come outside? Thank you. Okay, we still need stupid turnip seeds. This is so unreal. Okay, turnip seeds are no. We're gonna go kill bone mass and see where mother is. That is real stupid. Well, before we do that, we're gonna have to drop some stuff because I have too much stuff in my pocket again. That and that and that can go. Okay. That. And that. That can go here. That too. Not needing that urgently. Okay. Let's have another short break here before we go kill bone mass. I'm gonna be right back with you.
In meadows fair and bright, don't stay out through the night. New to this world you were brought, whilst warriors' glory you sought. In forests dark and wild, the ore and cores you find. A trader sells you goods for gold, until the wooden head you hold. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. A place to live and thrive, a bed and hearth you built. And should you fall, you will arrive at home with steel pump spilt. Through slush and slog you wander, the undead bar your way. With toil and burden banter, you'll find what points your way. To the 10th world you were taken, to slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail, as Valkyries you awaken. And frosty mountains, where wolves howl and dwell. A mother rains both sky and land, her tears will help you stand. In heated sunburned landscapes, the laughing goblins live. The furry oxen can't escape, and a torn soul rest you give. To the 10th world you slay all the forsaken. Will you prevail? Set your sail as Valkyries you awaken.
Hey, I'm back. Let me turn off the music and turn on the game. And we're gonna continue. How late is it, by the way? I don't want to have night spawns coming in on me. It's on the later side of the day, but that's okay, I think. We need to rename that for B because we have the portal there. We do have food. We do have everything. Can go kill bone mass. There we go. Try to get on with my life here because all of that nonsense. Is there some mobs around that we want to be killing beforehand? Because we don't want to have mobs interfering. I'd rather have them come now and not later. It seems like the swamp has calmed down a bit, huh? Just leeches around. Oh, there is some Draugr that decided to come to the show. Come back, you coward! Man, that thing is traumatized. Okay, is that everything? Looks like. Nothing else coming? Just making sure we don't get... Okay, we're gonna drink that. We're gonna do that. That. Gonna get under here and activate bone mass and wait for the things that will happen. Oh, it's right there. I've gained wisdom. Okay. B. Now let's see, where is Mother? Hillier is up here. Mother is over there. So that is plains, and where is another mother? Out here, out of the way. And up here, so that is our only option. We're gonna go to the number 2 portal and walk the swamp in that direction and see if we can find that stupid turnip seed while we make our way towards Mother. There is plains on the way, so we could have a good time there. Oh, we should be making that V for which. And then we can rename the number 2 portal. And that would be better too, I think. There we go. And that goes into the dump pile. And we need to make some anti-freezy potions. Ratatosk. Frost resistance. Those go in, and then we also make some medium healing. That can go. Okay, sleeping. No need to run around the swamp at night. And because we don't have any turnip seeds, we need to have some more minced meat sauce. Just to be on the safer side here. Okay, number 1, number 2. Gonna rename that for witch. And where is that broom? Ah. Where is the broom? He's not inside. So he needs to be outside somewhere. I can't see him. Oh, there he is. Okay, we need to go and find some turnip seeds on the way to Mother. This is bonkers. Right here at the edge of between the two biomes, there should be a better chance to find some. Found some. My gosh, that was hard. Okay, we're out of here. We need to get here. Yeah, you can play with someone else. I don't have time for that. I'm late. Ike is still on cooldown, so can't use that. Just don't want to lose my trajectory. If we ran across any other mountain, I would not be mad, because we can pick up some trophies in a different mountain too. But that is no mountain, that is fake. This is so useless. I don't want to fight a troll, that is only time spent. Okay, we're gonna have a boat then. Wow, for once I managed not to drop the boat on a stone or something. Why, that boat is next to not controllable. Oh, we're gonna take a little break ski here, I think, for the sake of picking up the trophies in here. Because we need them. missed to hop in the boat. There we go. Making things harder on myself here again, huh? Boom, another boat. 3 boats just to get away from there, but it was worth getting the trophies. Because you never know. You need to get there. There is on the other side there. Perfect. Good trajectory. We are out of the wind has shifted, but that's okay. We do have 2 of the trophies needed of the 5 to summon Yagluth. If we get lucky. Never know. Okay, the number 2 portal needs to stay here, so we can come back here should problems occur. And then let's go. Let's see what we can find here. Cloudberries. Those plains here are seriously boring. I think before we get up there, we should be going home and trying to get our food upped. Because this is not gonna be fun with cheapo food fighting wolves. Okay, no. No. We do need that. That needs to go in here. And still no. Need that. Boom. I cannot really. Okay, so that can go, all of that can go. That needs to go back in the box. Huh? I thought I planted. I did, but I think it is too close. There we go. It's too close to the rim here, and then it won't grow. Gimme! Okay, now we can have crafting. We can have that one. And now we can make sausages, black soup, and turnips too. So that can go. Make another batch of sausage, huh? How far are we along? Can we yet sleep? I don't know. Let's try if we can sleep. Yes, we can. Okay. Now we should also be able to eat something. I brought the cultivator because I forgot. Oh, and we have to put that on so we can find things here. Okay, first wolf dead. There is our first egg there. Have to be killing some drakes though. Which is gonna be... Okay, that was not too bad. This is gonna be E1 for egg 1. Gonna pick up that. Okay, now we need onion seeds and another egg. And some silver. Ooh, there is the Howling Cavern here. You wouldn't think. There is... We're gonna leave a bottle there in case we have the chance. Ugh, gosh. Let's get over there real quick because... Okay, there is some... I think right here. Those are so annoying. Where is it? There. Found it. Got silver ore. No need to have that ping on any longer. Now let's see if there's onion seeds in there. Oh yes, world is nice to me today. Love it. Now, the Howling Cavern up there. Gonna get an a portal there. What is going on? We have the stutters a little bit here. And I don't even know why. Money. I want to find another frost cave. I mean a real frost cave, not the Howling Cavern. Because there is no cultists, only to start off in the Howling Cavern. And we do need a cultist to make that work. Like, what stupidness is that here? Game, can you spawn that any stupider? See, that is the cavern. Well, let me make it HC for Howling Cavern. Man, that is like the most stupid place to spawn that thing. We do need... But here... More seeds and frost arrows. That nice. That is not helpful down there. We need another egg to make things work here. Oh, come on. I'd like to have another frost cave, please. Well, the game is giving me a lot of onion seeds. Okay, there's the mother altar. Could those two drakes there signify that there is an egg over there? That would be nice. That weather is not nice. Let's see. Ow. Painful. I have 2 minutes left on my potion. I would want to know if there is an egg somewhere around here. Does not look like it. Nasty. Well, you could always hope. Well, let's get home and see that we get that onion stuff going. And the silver smelter ring. We do need a smelter ring facility. We have one, yet we do need coal. We have too many things in our pocket. coal. There. And onion. Boom. All of that can go. And what we should have been doing a long time ago, we should be doing right now. Get ourselves one of those for extra. That is stupidness. There. That and that. We get that, and that one we have already. Okay. We get that. We get no fang spear because we have not yet found a wolf tooth. Is there anything else we have that we need? Yes. Let's make some needle arrows. And we're gonna make wolf skewer. And ice cream. Keep forgetting where I put my dumping ground. That and that can go, and that can go. And that can go. We're gonna use those. Running around in the mountains in a snowstorm is pretty useless. So I think we're gonna go via the number 2 portal and go over here and see if we can do something in the plains. Get over there real quick and do something in the plains while we are waiting for the mountain to be kinder. There is not even a fooling here. But if we cut across here, there is another bit of plains, so we should be fine. And we can leave the number 3 portal there. Finding a second egg in the snowstorm in the mountain is... Oh, I forgot to make the wolf cape. When we get home we need to make that. More skellies. There we go. There is plains. Ah, nice. There's a village. Is there some tar somewhere here too? Is there something in that village that we can use? Oh, there's lots of things we could use. There is also a very unkind berserker. And there is no tar around here. That is all nastiness here. Would be much easier if I had a fang spear. But no wolf tooth, no fang spear. I'd like to kill that berserk. That would be so cool. Oh, very good. Now he's after me. Ow. I don't have time. Now we can talk about you, Desquito. Is that a start one? No, it's just a simple, normal one. Okay. Do they have a shaman in there? They have a trophy, 2 trophies there. That is good. Can I do a smash and grab action there? Oh, come on. Okay. So if I can run through that and pick up what we need to have, then we would have everything we need to kill Yagluth. So we're just gonna take the Ratatosk so we can run a little bit faster. And grab that. I missed it. Here we go. Got everything here. Now we need to just get away from all of those. Find us a tar blob thingy. There seems to be one over there. Now we only need the tar, the logs, and should be having a portal here somewhere. And the shaman. Like here somewhere. Number 3. Okay. Do we have... Oh, we need to eat. There is another shaman there, another berserk there. There is a shaman. Oh, there's a shaman right there. Gonna lure all of those towards those guys. Oh man. There is one of the starred ones in there too in the mix. That is bad. all the tar blobs are already dead. Well, got that trophy. That is a dead shaman there. Hey, what? Okay. That's not bad. And now some logs rendered in here. Okay. This is gonna be difficult. Should have made the logscape. Okay. Now we're gonna make a logscape instead of wolf cape. And I do want to get home, get that cape because of we don't want to freeze. And then we can go back and see if we can get a while too in the night. Okay, I'm not quite sure about the roasted lox meat, but why not? Where is that logscape? There. I should be putting it on. That would be helpful. How long does this take? Gimme. Okay, that and that can go. Is it roasted now? Okay, how much is that? 50. It's worse than the sausages. Okay, learned that. Okay. So we've got all the totems. We've got that. We got that. We don't need to carry that around. We still have to put on that thing here. Ah, come on. Okay, that. And that. And we are gone because we need to find a while. And that was the wrong portal. Well, we could have stayed to get the fen ring, but we can do that later. I want to get the vial. We want that on our hammer. Gonna leave the number 3 to be sure that we have something to come back to should something bad happen. There is a vial right there. Gonna get that guy put in a box, which is quite difficult. Oh my god. Those guys are so hard to put into a box. I don't know how others do it, but I am super bad with that. They tend to get out. And I always get blocked, see? And then I have to contend with... Ow, that hurt. I'm so bad with that. Is that better now? Okay. Can we use that one? No? Okay. We have to use the small one. Man. How can one person be so bad with building a box around a vial? This is slow going business here. Okay, we've got the wild trophy. That is bonus. Got biome bonus here. Where is my portal? I need to get to the mountains and see if I can get the fen ring. Da, 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 da. Love to have a fang spear, that would have been so much better. But beggars are no choosers, something like that. There is a stone golem there. Ooh, that is a lot of wolves. There's the wolf's fang. Now we need a fen ring. Oh, there is the egg. Okay. I doubt I can pick that up. We are going to be needing a portal here. That will not work. Like that. E2. Okay. Got the second egg, which is good. Now, where is the fen ring? Something is fighting something down there. That looks like they are fighting with the skellies. I don't want to fight skellies. Okay, that looks like we don't get a chance on the Fenring here. Well, we're gonna get a chance on Mother. And we're gonna get that guy. Ow, that hurt. Oh man, I swear I blocked that. That was not working the way I wanted it. So now where is that stupid... There. Sad times, because we have not found the what's it called? A normal frost cave. We're gonna be killing Mother real quick, I think. E2. One, two. And then the other one. Plenty of time to kill Mother. But not much else, I'm afraid. Okay, got all of that. Now we do need us a place here to build platform. Let me do that like that. That might be easier. Oh man. Second one. All the things you don't need. Okay. So we do need bonfires here. Somehow 1, 2. That's not working. Oh, getting that here. Hello. What's going on here? Can't I place that? Should be working. Gonna try the other side for a spell here. That. There needs to go one in here. And then there needs to go one here. There we go. Why is that one not burning? Now it is. It's so strange sometimes. Now we are grilling a dragon. Just make sure the fires do not get destroyed. And there she's gone. Cool. We had here the number 2? No. We had here that one. Gonna have an M here. We do have no cultist, no Alf, and no Fenring from the mountain. Gonna have an M here somewhere. Yeah. M. No. M. Okay, while we do that, let's have a look where Yagluth is. If he's close, 7 minutes is not nearly enough. No. No, he is far. He's up here. So, we have 7 minutes left. There is no chance for a Fenring. We don't get a cultist in that time, so I think we are going to be running around here and see if we get the rancid remains at least. Might get lucky here. You never know. Nothing here. Nothing there. Nothing here. Don't feel rested anymore. Well, will suffice. It will have to suffice because we don't have time now. There is nothing here. There is stuff here, but no rancid. That was nothing. Nothing here. Okay, let's see if we can find another one. There was another one towards the swamp. We marked that location. There's a troll over there. Don't want to fight a troll. There is something fighting something there. Just don't know what is fighting what. But there is another burial chamber. Cross your fingers. Let's see if we can. Find something here. Oh yeah, you can stay there and do things. No green sheen. No green sheen here either. And yes, there is one. There we go. That was nice. Got that. Now we have everything here. There is no way in 2 minutes we are going to get to some mist somewhere. I don't think. We are not far enough out to get to some mist and get some misty things. I think we are done here. 1090 points is not the worst result. I have had worse. We managed to kill a lot of guys here. Oh, everything is full here. So we have 4 Forsaken that we killed in this run, and that is not the worst thing. I would have wished we had found a fen ring. That would have been helpful. But yeah, we haven't. So let's have a look at the map. Bone mass here, and then our long search for that stupid turnip seed, which gave us the bugwitch and some Ratatosk, which helped a lot in the plains, of course. Yeah, the Howling Cavern is here. I'm sure somewhere here is another frost cave. But oh, there's another Yagluth out down here too. Okay. One here, then one here. And one up there. The one up there would be the one, would have been the one I would have gone to if we had time for that. Because there's Mistlands here. Yeah. I think that's it for this episode. We are going on with doing another one next Friday, if you are so inclined and care to watch again. With that, I bid you a good night, and I hope you had fun, and we are going to be back with new shenanigans in the 10th world real soon.